Esta é a biblioteca longa do Trinity College, onde está exposto o livro de Kells, que foi criado no século IX, provavelmente entre 800 e 820 d.C. O livro de Kells é famoso por suas iluminuras intrincadas e coloridas, que incluem motivos geométricos, animais e plantas. Essa instalação artística impressionante é chamada de Gaia e foi feita pelo artista inglês Luke Jerram, usando imagens detalhadas da NASA. Suspensa no teto abobadado, a Gaia gira lentamente, oferecendo uma perspectiva única do nosso planeta. Os livros de Kells são manuscritos dos 4 evangelhos. É considerado um dos mais importantes exemplos de arte insular e um dos mais belos manuscritos iluminados da Idade Média. A Biblioteca do Trinity College é um local impressionante, com uma arquitetura georgiana característica e uma atmosfera solene. A biblioteca abriga mais de 200.000 dos livros mais antigos e valiosos do Trinity, e é um importante centro de pesquisa e estudo. Essa exposição é anexa à biblioteca do Trinity College e ela dá uma ideia digital e visual sobre tudo o que aconteceu com os Books of Kells nos 1.200 anos que ele caminhou até chegar no Trinity College.
The book became part of religious life in Kells, and it was revered as a great relic. It's even possible that work on the book continued there. But it proved no safer. The book was stolen, thought lost forever, and then found months later buried underground. Its casing, which is believed to have been ornamented with gold and jewels, was never seen again. But thankfully, the rest of the book survived. Returned to the church at Kells, the book remained there until civil unrest meant that it was safe there no longer. In 1661, the Bishop of Meath gifted it to Trinity College, Dublin, where it remains to this day. Scholars and visitors alike have studied it ever since, contemplating its meaning and ever in awe of the beauty of the world-famous manuscript. The Book of Kells comes to us from the mists of time. No one knows exactly how old it really is, though scholars believe it is from around 800 AD and began life on the lonely Isle of Iona in the Scottish Hebridean Islands, in the monastery that the Irish monk St. Columba founded there. Here, beside the sea, he established his community of monks, a school for missionaries, and a scriptorium in which the Word of God was written on vellum. The book contains the 4 Gospels from the Christian New Testament in Latin. Masterfully illustrated, its making was itself an act of devotion to God. The book is vibrantly colourful. Elaborate Celtic spirals combined with images drawn from Christian beliefs. On its pages, fantastical intertwining creatures inhabit the same world as animals that the scribes might have seen every day. In a similar style were produced in monasteries influenced by the Irish Church across Europe. But the Book of Kells is seen as the finest example of them all. The text was written using natural inks and pigments. And it is believed that just a few scribes were involved in writing all the words that the Book of Kells contains. In these early days, the Vikings were devotees of their own Old Norse religion, and they had no care for Christian symbols or communities. Nothing was safe from their attacks, which came with little warning. At first, the monks of Iona endured these destructive raids, but at last they risked all and fled across the stormy seas to Ireland, carrying the book with them. A single wave could easily have swept them and the precious book away.
Planted tiny acorn in 1712 when the 20-year construction of his masterpiece began. Each book is a portal to another place or a new world, opening up imaginations. The colossal Farmer collection arrived from the Netherlands in 1802, bringing thousands of wonderful maps, pamphlets, and botanical illustrations.
O Maurício de Nassau.
rainforests of Brazil to the depths of the ocean.
Tá.
But this is taking to new information and the shelves are overflowing. To keep expanding, the connection needed space to grow, and it shot upwards. In 1860, the roof was raised, adding the majestic barrel-vaulted timber ceiling above, bringing a new gallery and a new lease of life. As Dublin and Ireland were evolving through the centuries, so were Trinity and this magnificent library. And over time, the long room has also become home to treasured historic artifacts and unique symbols of our national identity.
Eu estava lá na entrada.
Now, after centuries of constant growth and